إن هذا القرآن يهدي للتي هي أقوم ويبشر المؤمنين الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم أجرا كبيرا.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه والتابعين لهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. In the name of Allah, the Compassionate, the Merciful, all praise is due to Allah, and may the peace and blessings of Allah be upon His Prophet Muhammad, his family, his companions, and all of his followers until the day of resurrection. And today we are dealing with two ayahs from Surah Fussilat, ayahs 34 and 35, where Allah Azza wa Jal says, after أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ولا تستوي الحسنة ولا السيئة ادفع بالتي هي أحسن فإذا الذي بينك وبينه عداوة كأنه ولي حميم وما يلقاها إلا الذين صبروا وما يلقاها إلا ذو حظ عظيم. Now the meaning of these two verses is this: the good deed and the evil deed cannot be equal. Repel the evil with the one which is better, i.e., Allah orders the faithful believers to be patient at the time of anger and to excuse those who treat them badly. Then verily He between whom and you there was enmity will become as though he was a close friend. Now that is important to understand. First, Allah Azza wa Jal is saying, وَلَا تَسْتَوِي الْحَسَنَةُ وَلَا السَّيِّئَةُ. Good deed is not like a good deed. They're not equal. Or it means that all the hasanat are not equal and all within themselves, and all the sayyi'at are not equal within themselves, meaning there are degrees. You know, this is possible and this is possible of the meaning, but in general, yes, a good deed is not like a bad deed. Yes, indeed. Idfa' billati ahsan. So repel the evil deed with a deed that is even the best, with what is best, not only what is good, because now how you would repel a bad deed with a good deed. First, you could repel a bad deed with another bad deed equal to it. Not more and not you transgress, but rather equal to it, which is permissible. Someone hit you, you do hit them in the same way. That's permissible, but it's not the best. But the second one is you repel one with good, meaning that you forgive them or you turn away from them. They did something bad to you. You don't return it. You don't. But you say, yes, I cannot say anything. I cannot do anything. But then, if you want to be the best, as Allah commands, idfa' billati hiya ahsan, is that you good. You do them good. You know, not only that, but rather you make dua for them, for example, or you forgive them, you know, from your heart and so on. So this is going to really change the situation of the person who transgresses or did a bad deed to you. فَإِذَا الَّذِي بَيْنَكَ وَبَيْنَهُ عَدَاوَةٌ كَأَنَّهُ وَلِيٌّ حَمِيمٌ. So the one, he who between whom and you there was enmity. So because there was enmity because of the bad deed that he did, or because you have grudges against each other, then he will become like a very close friend of yours because of this. Waliyun Hamim, very close friend to you because of the way you acted, because you returned his bad deed with a good deed. That's important. And Allah Azza wa Jal says, وَمَا يُلَقَّاهَا إِلَّا الَّذِينَ صَبَرُوا. So no one will be given this, and the ayah, but none is granted except those, none is granted it except those who are patient. So one needs patience, and you need to restrain yourself and control yourself, and none is granted it except one having a great portion of good. Yes, indeed. وَمَا يُلَقَّاهَا إِلَّا ذُو حَظٍّ عَظِيمٍ. If you have a great portion awaiting you because of that. MashaAllah, Allah has given you this patience and some good portion of good within yourself in order to to do this, to repel an evil deed with a deed that is even better than a good deed. It's more than what is needed. And that is going to soften the hearts, is going to keep people together. It's not going to build grudges and will spread peace. That's what Islam is telling us to be, is to be kind to others, is to be lenient, and to be, to accept their mistakes and try to change them into the better, and repel that bad deed, and do not find way to help the Satan against your own brother or your own sister. That's the idea. May Allah Azza wa Jal make us among those who repel evil deeds with the deeds that are best. Ameen. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Wa sallallahu wa sallam wa baraka ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Wassalamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
إن هذا القرآن يهدي للتي هي أقوم ويبشر المؤمنين الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم أجرا كبيرا